All right, Leo, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to check in with any twin flame updates, soulmate updates, anything you need to hear for this week. Let's see. What are the messages for my lovely Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? There will be an extended at the end of the video for those that have a membership or want a little bit more. We've got, ooh, okay. I see you and someone getting into a very obsessive cycle here, really yearning for one another, longing for one another, but there's also a lot of control, fixated energy, obsessive energy, and possessiveness, okay? There might be also a lot of, I'm getting like fantasies or illusions, things that are hidden that might still come to light. There is this secretive or this mysterious energy that one of you or both of you are harboring to one another, and things are going to get to the light. Okay, so there's definitely a very strong magnetic pull between you and someone, and there is also a mirroring going on. So they may be acting in a certain way and you may be reacting in the same way, and it may be getting into some sort of a, no, we don't like to hear it, but like could be getting into a toxic dynamic where lust is overruled here with this addiction. Someone may have addictive tendencies as well, either towards a person or in their life in general, and they need to kind of like unbound themselves. Could be also a third party situation. I'm not going to get into it only from these cards, but there could be some sort of third party addiction. Let's see. There is definitely also a need to go a little bit inward, to really detach yourself in order to see if this is truly something that you want, or if you've been fantasizing or hoping or yearning for something that might not be always good for you, or needing to find some sort of solution to unbound yourself from a very possessive type of energy that's kind of like restraining you in some sort of sense. Okay, so needing to do some sort of reflection here, introspection. There could be some inner wounds that are being triggered by this connection here as well. Oh, let's see. Starts good. What are the messages for Leo, please? Where's Leo at in this connection? What is going on this week for Leo? Oh, nice. Actually, really nice. So it ain't you. Congratulations. Big congratulations, because you are closing out a chapter that was restrictive or that has some tendency of addiction, possessiveness, of control, someone trying to control you, or you had the tendency to do that, which is very normal. It could happen. Don't feel ashamed, but you are closing out a chapter. It's like you know that this situation is not serving you, or this type of habit, or this addiction towards this person, or this behavior. It's not serving you anymore. So it doesn't mean that you're releasing this person. That does not mean that. It just means that you are aware of some sort of pattern that's going on back and forth that has been mirroring in your energy, and you are starting to understand the deeper purpose of this lesson, and you're starting to know how you can come to a closure of it and move forward without the heaviness, or without the toxicity, or without the, yeah, kind of like the negative influence of it. Some of you may be feeling sometimes even obsessed, or you feel like the other person is obsessively controlling you and energetically, and at the same time not being open emotionally. And this may be making you feel like, okay, I need to learn to restrain myself, or tame myself, or do something differently in order to close this chapter. Okay, you have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. This is beautiful energy. This is beautiful energy of you really maintaining in a very emotionally grounded energy. You know how to detach yourself mentally from something that was probably very addictive. and standing in your truth, really wanting to have like an emotional bond or an emotional, authentic connection or communication with this individual. Like, you don't want it to be based on this type of energy. You're really learning the lesson to stand strong in yourself, stand authentically in yourself, and to be more emotionally open, but also not overgive emotionally. Okay, you might be dealing even with someone that was emotionally very needy of your energy. I like your energy here, Leo. So it makes me feel like this energy of obsessive energy was not coming from your end. Or even if it did, even better, you know how to tame it. You know how to restrict that energy of overthinking or over obsessing or feeling bound to some sort of expectation. You know, things are coming to light here in order for you to heal. Some of you may be receiving some invitation to go on a vacation or to have like 4, 5, 6 days going somewhere, and you may be considering to do that. There's definitely a pull, like intuitively you want it. You want to kind of like take on this opportunity. Okay, with this Knight of Cups, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're feeling very pulled towards this individual. Yeah, Five of Wands. Someone is very jealous. They're trying to get your attention. They're very competitive towards your energy. With that Five of Wands. Yeah, look at that. Six of Wands. This is someone that truly tries to get your attention and trying to make you jealous or trying to be argumentative, trying to bound you with arguments or trying to trigger you. They feel very attracted to you as well here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's like by you pulling away with your energy and not rependling the same karmic cycle with them, they are growing out of it. Like they are starting to see that they need to kind of like grow out of their behavior of trying to be controlling towards you or trying to make you jealous or being jealous when it comes to you. And with the Justice, this is absolutely someone that is starting to acknowledge the depth of this connection. If there is no communication because you left the building here, they are missing you and they want to come back to rectify something. They want to have like a solid foundation or a solid relationship with you. However, there are also a lot of past memories that still are very conflicting with this person, but they are ready to kind of like come back in harmony with you. This is someone that really wants to bring balance, bring harmony, make new memories with you, and someone that really wants to let you know, like, hey, I've been missing you. And look at that, King of Pentacles to the World card. This is someone that's maturing up, that is seeing your value, and this is also seeing that they want to invest in a long-term plan with you. This is not just, you know, a fling, or this is not just like based on only lust. No, their feelings are growing. Their feelings and attraction to you are growing, and they want to be the provider. They want to be someone that can be there for the long run, protect you if necessary. So with the World card, they're learning their lesson, something that you taught them, like you teach them a lesson, now they're learning the same lesson. So I don't know what it is exactly beyond of what I just said, but this is absolutely someone that wants to go through the challenge for you, that wants to fight for you, that wants to have like the right closure of a past cycle where there was a lot of like back and forth triggering or obsessiveness or jealousy coming from their end. Like they want to change, they want to put in the work to change for you. I like this. I really like this. It feels like you have the upper hand here. So you have the ability to manifest this person. You have the ability to kind of like make them bow down even. Like they're very attracted to your nurturing side, your emotional side, your sensitivity. And they know that you can forgive them. Like you have this energy of like, I will forgive you if you come to me correctly. Yeah, it feels like this is going to be a month where both of you are cutting ties with the past, whether one of you or both of you were involved with someone from the past, or there were just a lot of bickering and fighting. But it looks like it's something small, so you can overcome it. Yeah, rise of the divine masculine. This divine masculine truly wants to communicate with you. They want to step into their highest potential. They feel like you've taught them a lot of lessons and that they are now growing and that they are now evolving. They want to become more serious and kind of like harbor all the good memories here. Take some sort of accountability as well, like, hey, I may have acted impulsively, or I may have acted a little bit out of jealousy. I wasn't intended to, but I couldn't really resist myself because you were getting a lot of attention. That's the type of energy that I am picking up on. But they may know that they've crossed the line here with this justice, and that they may have accused you for something that wasn't necessarily your fault. And by you keeping your control, keeping your power to yourself, and still being a very receptive, emotional, and compassionate way and standing in your truth, this person is shifting their gears. They're shifting their view of you. Like they're seeing now that if they thought that you lied about something, that you're not lying about it. I don't know where that comes from. This is a very channeled message, but they may have accused you of some lying, and now because of your stand, they know that you were speaking or standing always in your truth, and you didn't have to do too much to prove it to him. It's like if they accuse you from something, you just like left the building, and now they're realizing like, okay, Leo was definitely not lying. It was just all in my own jealousy, right? Rise of the warrior. A true spiritual warrior overcomes many hurdles, right? So you are overcoming some major big lessons that have been unfolding between the both of you. It looks like a chapter is closing in the right sense, like a karmic chapter or a toxic chapter is finally closing out, and you both are able to move forward to a better state, okay? Yeah, purification. You may feel the need to emotionally and mentally to purify yourself, to cleanse yourself, to release all this past baggage from this past challenging chapter between the both of you. Maybe you want to do this on your own. Maybe you're going towards a retreat, or I mean, just need to advise you to do some sort of bath cleansing or going to the ocean. Drink a lot of water with or hot green tea is what I'm hearing. Um, yeah, and drink a lot of water with lemon with the intention to purify and cleanse yourself, because you are opening up a new chapter, and one that is going to be anchored in your authentic truth. So I think this is going to be a very good week for you. Like you're breaking free from something, you're breaking free from some sort of addiction as well, or addictive attitude, or releasing yourself from a controlling energy here. Okay, we've got the proper burial for freedom. There's nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to which no longer serves us. A serious Lord of the Dead guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. So it feels like past residue energy, or maybe from a past relationship or a past difficult chapter, and you had been carrying this heavy burden for quite some time, but now you're being asked to kind of like completely remove it from your energy. Okay. And if there's something that you need to bury, as in like an object that still reminds you of a toxic cycle or a toxic person, you may be needing to do some sort of ritual to release that. But whatever it is, you will know exactly what it is. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Leo. I will be continuing in the extended, and I will be checking in what it is exactly that you need to release, what you've learned both from this chapter, and what your Ace of Swords of Truth is that you're going to be communicating here as well. Okay, so that's what I have for you, and see you in the next one. Take care.